He won Rome's civil wars, and built a new political order. He inherited that order, then ruled Rome from an island. Rome welcomed him. His own guards killed him. No one expected him to rule. Then he returned from Britain in triumph. He became emperor at 16. His death ended the dynasty. Number 1. Before Augustus, there was Gaius Octavius, 18, untested, and far from power. In 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated in Rome. Octavius was across the Adriatic. Caesar's will made him heir and adopted son. He returned to Italy to claim the name. At 19, he raised troops. By late 43 BC, he was consul and triumvir. At Philippi, illness weakened him. In the first battle, his camp was overrun. Later that month, Brutus's army was defeated, ending the resistance of Caesar's assassins.
Keep the pressure on.
At Actium, Agrippa directed the fleet. Octavian's side won the decisive victory.
Acknowledged.
A year later, Alexandria fell. Antony and Cleopatra died, leaving Octavian without a serious rival. In 27 BC, the Senate gave Octavian a new name, Augustus. Republican offices remained, but power increasingly centered on the princeps, the first citizen.
It is already in motion.
In AD 14, Augustus died at Nola, aged 75. The founder was gone. Now Rome had to discover whether his system could survive him. Number 2. Tiberius reached power at 54, already a veteran soldier, commander, and statesman. In AD 14, he succeeded Augustus and took control of the system Augustus had built.
I will serve with honor.
In AD 19, Germanicus, his adopted son and popular heir, died in Syria.
Hand it here.
4 years later, his own son Drusus died. The succession grew uncertain again. In AD 26, Tiberius left Rome for Campania, then Capri. He never returned.
The dispatch is ready.
From Capri, he governed through letters while Sejanus accumulated extraordinary power in Rome.
I shall.
In AD 31, Tiberius turned against Sejanus. A letter from Capri sealed his fall. Tiberius died at Misenum in AD 37, aged 77. Ancient sources disagree about how. His reign ended far from Rome. The man faded, the marble image remained. Number 3. Gaius was 24 when he took power. History remembers him as Caligula. Rome welcomed him with extraordinary enthusiasm, driven by the memory of Germanicus.
May you bring us peace.
Months later, at 25, he became dangerously ill. Rome waited for his recovery.
Understood.
He recovered. Later tradition made the illness a turning point, but the evidence cannot prove that.
I have listened to your
By AD 39, relations with the Senate had hardened into open confrontation.
The weight of Rome itself.
On January 24, AD 41, Praetorian conspirators attacked him in a palace passage. He was 28.
The news is catastrophic.
His death created a vacuum. The Senate debated while the Praetorian Guard moved first. Less than 4 years after accession, the man was gone. The marble portrait remained. Number 4. Claudius was 49 when his nephew's murder suddenly pulled him toward the throne. Ancient accounts say soldiers found Claudius hiding inside the palace after the assassination.
I know you. Yes.
The Praetorians carried him to camp. While the Senate debated, the soldiers rallied behind him.
Your loyalty is recognized. Keep the pace.
In AD 43, Rome invaded Britain under the command of Aulus Plautius.
To glory. The
Claudius arrived later for the campaign's climax, and spent only 16 days in Britain.
Mission is accepted. Stand tall. Rome, I have
Back in
returned.
Rome, Claudius celebrated a triumph, making Britain a powerful symbol of his reign. In AD 48, Tacitus says Messalina publicly married Gaius Silius.
Secure the area.
The crisis ended with both dead. In AD 50, Claudius adopted Agrippina's son Nero, moving the older teenager into the succession. The next year, Nero received adult honors early, while Britannicus remained visibly a boy. In AD 54, Claudius died at 63. Ancient writers alleged poisoning, the exact cause remains uncertain. His reign ended, but the succession he reshaped was ready to pass to Nero. Number 5. Before the scandals, Nero was a 16-year-old heir entering an empire shaped by 4 predecessors.
All hail.
In October AD 54, the 16-year-old was acclaimed by the Guard, then recognized by the Senate.
Long live the Emperor.
Early rule relied on Seneca and Burrus, while Agrippina initially remained a powerful presence.
Reinforcement is risky.
You are my ruler now.
By AD 59, Nero's relationship with his mother had become a struggle over power and survival.
But my path is set.
Tacitus describes a specially prepared ship meant to kill Agrippina at sea. She survived.
Grab a rope!
Secure the perimeter.
Tacitus says armed men were then sent to her villa. Agrippina was killed that night. In July AD 64, fire broke out in Rome while Nero was away at Antium.
Watch, buckets here. Move, move. Cut off the path.
He returned as the fire threatened imperial property and spread across the city.
Continue the evacuation. The path ahead is clear.
Tacitus records shelters, open grounds, and emergency grain. Rumors blaming Nero still persisted.
Not entirely. Look at
In AD 65, senators, officers, and courtiers joined a conspiracy centered on Gaius Calpurnius Piso.
open it.
The plot was exposed before it could strike. Arrests and accusations spread through Rome's elite.
Immediately. The order is finalized.
Tacitus leaves Seneca's role uncertain.
Thanks, Centurion.
Nero nevertheless ordered his former tutor to
I
die.
accept my fate.
The northern
In
frontier has
AD
fallen.
68, revolt spread from Gaul, while Galba's rebellion in Spain deepened the crisis.
The legions immediately. This is a disaster.
Then the Praetorian Guard abandoned him. The palace guard post stood empty.
And the corridor?
Before dawn, Nero fled Rome with only 4 attendants, seeking refuge at a freedman's villa.
The horsemen are here.
Declared a public enemy and facing capture, Nero took his own life.
Dagger.
He was 30.
No, no.
5 emperors. 1 dynasty. Their mortal lives ended, but their faces remained, waiting in marble.